Good morning, everyone, and welcome. My name is Amy, and I am the local history officer here at Gympie Regional Libraries. Thank you for joining me today for this presentation about historical landmarks in Gympie. I would like to acknowledge the Cubby Cubby, Gubby Gubby peoples as the traditional custodians of the land on which this event is taking place. I also acknowledge the Bachelor peoples, the traditional custodians of country in the northeast of the Gympie region, and the Waka Waka, traditional owners of country in the west of the Gympie region. I pay my respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging, and elders from other communities who might be joining us today as well. Today, I will share with you the history behind some of Gympie's landmarks, including Town Hall, the courthouse, the art gallery, and more. Town Hall. The Town Hall was designed by brothers John and George Clark, but initially only the western wing and the clock tower were built. The work was completed in 1890 by builder Joseph Dew, who was supervised by well-known local architect Hugo de Ritz. Town Hall was officially opened on the 4th of March 1891 by Mr. William Smythe. The extension to the side of the building was later added in 1937 and 1938. This building was used as Gympie Shire Council chambers for many years. The Stock Exchange Building. One of only a handful of stock exchanges ever built outside of Brisbane, the Gympie Stock Exchange was constructed in 1881 as a result of the huge wealth generated in Gympie by the gold rush. The stock exchange eventually closed in 1923. Around this time, it was then taken over by the Sykes family, who were solicitors. In 1976, the building was then sold on to Nielsen, Stanton, and Parkinson solicitors. The Gympie Hospital. The Gympie Hospital, which was originally known as Nashville Miners Hospital, started off as just two tents located near Commissioners Hill. The tents were later replaced by a paling cottage. On the 23rd of March 1869, a small cottage was approved to be built where the Masonic Lodge is today. A new building was then constructed on this site in 1870. In 1889, a new two-storey hospital building was later built where Gympie Hospital stands today on Henry Street. In 1973, Premier Mr. Joe Bielke Peterson opened a new hospital building on this site too. In 1985, the main hospital building was demolished to make way for a new $5 million hospital upgrade. The courthouse. The current courthouse, which still functions as a courthouse, is the third courthouse to ever exist in Gympie. This courthouse was built around 1901 and cost 6,000 Australian pounds to build. The clock was added to the tower as an addition in 1945. The Scottish Mine Smelter. The Scottish Mine Smelter is the only mine building left in Gympie. Built in 1897, it was once part of the Scottish Gympie gold mines. This building was used for heating gold and pouring into moulds and is situated off Brisbane Road opposite the duck ponds. The Gympie Regional Gallery. The Gympie Regional Gallery was designed by local architect Hugo de Ritz and was built in 1905. It cost approximately 1,600 Australian pounds to build. This building was home to the School of Arts and library for nearly 70 years. In 1998, the library moved to Mellor Street and the building became Gympie Regional Gallery. The St. Patrick's Church. This iconic church was officially built in 1887. Local sandstone was used to build it. The whole building cost 20,000 Australian pounds. The Northumberland Hotel. The Northumberland Hotel was licensed from the 14th of January 1868. This picture shows the second version of the hotel, which tragically burnt down on the 21st of January 1969. This hotel no longer exists. The hotel site is now home to council offices on Shannon Street. On the screen, I have listed some key historical events in Gympie's history. Are you interested in learning more? We have a large range of local history books available to read in the local history room at the Gympie Library. We also have a local history blog called Gympie Regional Memories that is updated every month with all things local history, so please feel free to check it out. We also have some wonderful museums in the Gympie area, including the Gympie Gold Mining Museum and the Woodworks Museum. And if you're interested in researching your family history, the Gympie Family History Society is a great place to start. Thank you so much for listening to this presentation today on the historical landmarks of Gympie. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the local history room of the Gympie Library very soon. Thank you.